Howdy y'all, this is the sixth of our top 10 web design tips for your website. Now, our tip today is navigation. So basically, the basic process of a web user is that they really don't want to think. This is not being ignorant or being offensive or anything. It's just the basic fact that a user wants to go to a site and they want to find what they're looking for straight away, and because there's plenty of other sites and a lot of the time they're in a great hurry to get back on Facebook. So what is some great navigation tools? Firstly, as you can see here, they have a piece of bread, and what's on the bread is breadcrumbs. Now breadcrumbs is used as a form of navigation. When you're going through a site, you'll go on through multiple pages to find what you want, and all of a sudden you'll think, oh no, I don't want that, I want to go back. And then you can find from your breadcrumb trails what you're looking at. Now, with a lot of websites where they have lots of information, this is very handy because you don't want to go home and then go all the way through again to try to find what you're looking for. So what I had as a great example is Trade Me. Everyone knows this site if you're from New Zealand, or there's similar ones on eBay throughout the world where you have so much information and you'll go through. As you can see, I was having a look in cars so I can start my little family, and so I looked. In the end, I'll go to exactly what I did. I end up being a traitor and going to the predictable Subaru, and you can already see here that we have a breadcrumb trail, where we've got Subaru, used cars, Trade Me Motors. Say if I want to go back, you go user cars. This is brilliant navigation for anything because you can go back where you want and everything, and you've also got multiple options where you can go. If you don't want to look at cars anymore, you can start from the beginning, etc. So there's always something there for you to go to. Now, also you have pagination, which is always good. Not in this example because there's not obviously that many Isuzus, where you can go and you have next, and you have this big long breadcrumb trail here where you can go to page 5 and then go back again if whatever page that you wanted. So you don't have to go back and find it, and you have go to as well, which is also useful. Other things which a Trade Me doesn't have is to go back to top, which I've written here, back to top, where you have internal hyperlinks as you had earlier. What did we have that in? And we were talking about keeping your pages short, where you could go from one spot to the next quite easily. That helps you when you end up reading this long jargon and you want to go back to the top. Some other ways of having good navigation, which I haven't covered, is if you have a lot of places they'll have, my one doesn't, for example, because it's just got a header, but again, go back to Trade Me, and if you can go on your header and it'll go back to home always, that is always helpful. That is all for my number 6 navigation. Thank you, Trade Me, for your assistance.